this is Vanessa with Train with Feet and Fitness 23, and today is about how to run without pain. Now, we see people running down the street all the time, but sometimes you can see, even if you're not a really great runner, you can say that looks awful, that looks really good. I'm going to show you clients of mine have been with me for years, the before and after with just a few simple exercises to get them off that heel strike and talk about how they should be running. Let's go.
Three, two, one, 0.
So this is Pete, and Pete's actually has Haglund's deformity. I am moving this guy up. He's been a really consistent runner, but now we're moving up into the 725, 730 range. And as you see, as I sped him up, boy, there's that heel strike. And a little bit of break at the waist, right? That's gonna cause pain and cause injury. So I've got to get him off this heel strike as we've sped up his runs. So this is Nigel, and Nigel's been with me a couple of years, runs about 10 miles a week, but only runs at about 11:30 pace. And you see that he heel strikes even on this shorter stride. We're going backwards, because in the backwards you can really see how much he heel strikes. And with him especially, I want him to get to learn how to do it correctly so he doesn't get pain. He also tends to strike his foot a little in front of vertical, and that also is going to cause a shin splint problem, which he's had before we met. So got a couple of things to work on here, not striking in front of yourself and getting rid of that heel strike. So as you see, I'm standing in front of a full-length mirror. If you only have a partial one at your house, whatever you have works for me. But if you can see yourself, it's really going to help you, because we're going to do some exercises to stop a few things. One of them is a heel strike, and to get this upper body nice and connected and not breaking at the waist. So we have a before pictures of these guys running, and then the after they did the exercises. So that's what we're working on, is how to get a little bounce, stop a heel strike. It's going to save you from injuries later and going to make your running much more enjoyable. Running should happen from your hamstring, not from your quad. So when you do this exercise, think about your hamstring pulling your leg up underneath your butt, right? And my foot comes underneath. It's not my quad lifting me, it's my hamstring. My arms are out and they're even right in front of me, and my abs are really tight, holding this part especially super tight. I'm not bending at the waist. If I bend at the waist, everything is off. So you want to do this and watch yourself in the mirror, that you're being very balanced, and your foot is coming down flat, right? Really nice, and it's exhausting if you haven't used your hamstring to run. So this is all about your hamstring. Other leg. So I'm gonna suggest you do this for a couple of minutes if you can every day. Really feel it as your hamstring, using it, being really tight in the hamstring, not in the quad. Foot should land directly underneath you, not back, not forward, right directly underneath you with this really tall, straight waist. Now, for this exercise, I'm going to be moving. Now, I want you to realize that I'm doing it in front of the mirror. Obviously, you're focusing more on watch it like me, but I want you to do it in front of a mirror at home if you can. Only has to be a few steps. We're doing this exercise to get bounce in your step and not to heel strike. As difficult as it may seem, I'm going to actually walk it out the first one. So it's really high knees coming forward. As you see, my foot lands flat. It's not landing way in front of me. And then a jog backwards. There is no way to heel strike when you jog backwards. So it's going forwards and jogging backwards, watching yourself in the mirror, realizing there's no way to heel strike as you do this. One more time. All I did with each guy is about 5 minutes. You saw these exercises. It's 2 main exercises. Took about 5 minutes per guy to get rid of the heel strike and to get the upper body nice and tight and straight up. So let's see what they look like now. All right, here we go. Here's Pete. Look at this. A nice, really strike, flat on that foot, not heel striking anymore, and just really, really great form, not breaking at the waist at all. Head is up. He's running about a 7:30 pace here. It's fantastic. This is a huge difference with Nigel. Nigel's got bounce in his step now, nice and even foot strike, not hitting so much in front. But for him, it's getting that bounce in his step, such a difference. Let's go for a run. Thank you for joining me at Fitness 23. Feel free to send me an email or shoot me a text message if you have any questions or concerns or any kind of exercises you would like to see. Remember, I have a gym in San Jose, California at Train with V. I also have Fitness 23 Las Vegas. And of course, don't forget, I have a nonprofit, Exercise in the Streets, which gives running shoes to incarcerated youth. Have a great day.